I would get frustrated to the point that it would turn into rage over household chores. And I played games, and I would think, I can't be the only person that sees this. He has to see this. And I would think he doesn't want to live in filth. Nobody wants to live in filth. Well, that was my freaking opinion and my expectation. And so I would let it build. And then by the time I said something, I came across as a total asshole. And then I would let it go to the point that it was just awful. And nothing happened with that either. And I just started saying, listen, I have got to have some help. And when I started saying that, Will's like, make me a list. And if I make him a list, he will do everything on that list. And I think that it did make him feel better.
Shared division of household labor conversation is one that, in my opinion, has in some ways gone to an absurd place. I was just getting onto TikTok. This was like during the COVID-19, like when everything was really bad. And I came across a lot of content that was about equal division of labor. And it was talking about how equal division of labor is 50-50. Husbands and wives need to split all of the household labor 50-50. 100%. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. Okay. My husband has ADHD. And so he says, okay, yeah, I will do that. Yes. Make me a list. And I was like, all right, yeah, let me start making you lists. Well, then I stumble across TikTok videos that are like talking about the mental load and the mental labor of having to make a man a list. That this is men are asking too much labor from women to make them lists. In my household, married to a man who has ADHD, there's really no way to ask my husband for help with things without making him a list because he's going to forget. And I'm going to get my feelings hurt because I'm going to think he doesn't care. It's not that he doesn't care, it's that he has ADHD. So we spent a whole year fighting over fucking lists because I was listening to people on TikTok telling me that in my marriage, there was absolutely no reason why I should be making lists, right? So here I am with a husband who works at a corporate job where he has like a boss and things and deadlines and whatnot. I'm self-employed, so I have a completely flexible schedule. He has ADHD. I'm neurotypical. And here I am demanding 50-50 division of the labor and insisting that I absolutely should not have to make a list for him. One day it finally occurred to me that this is absurd. This is actually not useful in my household. It does not matter if this is useful in anyone else's household. This is not good for mine. And so what we had to switch to was looking for equitable division of labor. Equitable division of labor is taking into account each person's external responsibilities when we're looking at how much we're going to divide up the household chores. So for me and my husband, we realized that what's comfortable and good for us, what feels equitable for us, is that I take on about 70% of the household labor and he takes on about 30%. Also, if I have things that I really need him to do, I will make him a list because he has ADHD.
Right.
And I don't want to be disappointed and let down. I don't want to be made to feel like he didn't listen or that he doesn't care. And there are people who will say things so confidently and so authoritatively. That may actually be an absurd way for me to be trying to do that in my own relationship, you know?